I'm called Tribe.
Okay.
Tribe means my people, my community.
Yes.
People who love me, love my kind of content.
They are your tribe.
They are my tribe.
I've loved the concept.
That's one.
Man, I've just liked you. You're so wise. That's one. You're so creative.
Thank you.
You're showcasing the real meaning of Nigerians. I have very many Nigerians on my page, eh?
Yeah.
But I've noticed something about you guys.
Yeah.
You are not the biggest in Africa by mistake.
Yes.
No. Guys, Nigerians, you deserve the flowers. Anyway.
Thank you so much.
You told me that you came from Dubai.
Yeah.
Back to Africa.
Yeah.
Why did you go to Dubai and why did you come back?
Okay. First of all, I went to Dubai when I lost my mom.
Okay. Hi everyone from wherever you're standing from wherever the world. I'm the madman, as usual, your friend, the friendly man. I'm here in Kenya, Taita Taveta.
Exactly, bro.
That's why I found my very good friend Oga.
I'm good.
How are you doing?
I'm great.
Harry, the man himself.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, of course. My name is Harry.
Okay.
And I have a YouTube channel.
You are a content creator.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm called Tribe.
Okay.
Tribe means my people, my community.
Yes.
People who love me, love my kind of content.
They are your tribe.
They are my tribe.
I've loved the concept.
That's one.
I've been working with you in Kenya here for a
Yes.
few days on a trip to Taita Taveta.
Yeah.
Man, I've just liked you. You're so wise. That's one. You're so creative.
Thank you.
You're showcasing the real meaning of Nigerians. I have very many Nigerians on my page, eh?
Yeah.
But I've noticed something about you guys.
Yeah.
You are not the biggest in Africa by mistake.
Yes.
No.
Why?
If I count videos we've done,
Yes.
and the concepts I've done as the madman,
Yes.
you have done 15 times me.
Why?
Whenever I could see you could be having, at least every time you could be having a topic talking about you. Guys, Nigerians, you deserve the flowers. Anyway.
Thank you so much.
You told me that you came from Dubai.
Yeah.
Back to Africa.
Yeah.
Why, first and foremost, we are going to be a bit brief.
Yes.
Why did you go to Dubai and why did you come back?
Okay. First of all, I went to Dubai when I lost my mom.
Okay.
I was so close to my mom, and when she passed on, I was so demoralized, and we were living together, actually in the same house. And I got so down, and I was almost getting into drugs.
Okay.
Like I was becoming an addict of alcohol. And my sisters felt like, Harry, you need to change your place.
Okay.
Because this life, the way you're going, you might not. So I had to sell everything. Everything I had, and I decided to relocate. Now, on getting to Dubai, I didn't know where I was going, first of all. Okay. These same sisters who gave me this advice told me, you need to get, I hadn't traveled out by then. So they said, you need to get a passport. Okay. After my mother's funeral, I had exactly the amount to make me a passport. So I went, I did a passport. And they said, give us the passport. And I gave them the passport. I didn't know where I was going. I didn't know who I would be staying with. I didn't know what I was going to be doing. And I gave them this passport. It took some time, and eventually they told me, yeah, your visa is out. That was when I knew it was Dubai. And on the visa, I saw sales reps. So I was thinking I was going to go and be a sales rep when I get to Dubai. So quickly, I planned. They told me when your ticket is ready, they will let you know. So in just 2 weeks, I knew I was going to Dubai. And in that period of time, I moved. I didn't do a lot of research about Dubai before arriving there. Okay. On getting to Dubai, I hustled to get a job and everything. I was able to be employed. But cut the long story short, because this is a short video, when we have time, I will really give you full details.
We shall have another more stories.
Yes,
I have a lot of things to discuss with you.
Yeah.
I think
so
you're going to become
I got a job. While I was working at this place, COVID came. Just 4 months when I was employed. Okay. And then when we came back, I was into the travel sector. I'm a travel consultant, trained travel consultant. I was doing the same visas for people, buying tickets, booking hotels and everything. Eventually, I was doing that job, but I wasn't satisfied. And when COVID came, that was when the real boss showed himself. He fired a lot of people, though I know it was the challenge of people not traveling.
Course, yeah.
But eventually, I now realized it was not just about the challenge, because there was a lot of racial differences between us and other nationalities that were working in the same company. So I felt very bad, you know. So I wanted to share my story, and that is why I started my channel. I called it Experience Africans, to share the experience of Africans traveling home and abroad. That was where I started the channel. But when I started the channel, I realized that Dubai has given me an opportunity to network with people from all over the world. If I say Experience Africans, I'm going to limit my story with my experience with fellow Africans. Okay. So let me just call it the Harry experience. Let me call it Experience Africans with Harry. I needed to put something of my own identity into it. And then, no, it doesn't sound right. So I changed the name again to the Harry Experience, which you know now. But obviously the Harry experience is good, but it's too long. So I wanted something that defines me and defines the people who follow me. That is why I cut it down to tribe.
Okay.
So from there, I came
To Africa.
before I came to Africa. I started sharing the story, and I realized interviewing people, meeting people, this traveling abroad that we do travel is not really necessary. I've seen people who have made it. I wouldn't say it is bad to travel abroad.
Okay.
But of course, I have seen people who have traveled, and instead of becoming something, they have become worse than they even are.
Okay.
So I decided, why not I come back home, share my story of how I went, how I failed. Because some people think I failed. But I went there and discovered myself. That is how I discovered content creation. How I went there and discovered myself and came back to establish myself.
Okay.
Now, why Kenya?
That's where I was going. A Nigerian living in Kenya, guys. I had forgotten to introduce my channel. The channel is a friendly man. Guys, subscribe. You know I have that problem.
Yes.
I just got straight to the point.
Yes.
Anyway, my name is the Madman, friendly man. I'm powered by Taska Twenzori Marathon. I'm powered by Beef Organic. Yeah. Now, why Kenya? Why not Uganda?
Kenya? Why not Uganda? So, along the way, I lived with all nationalities.
Okay.
I particularly stay in a particular house. Why I'm particular about this is that I was the only Nigerian by around all Kenyans. That's number one. And I noticed that, like Nigerians, they have different tribes and how they live their life.
Okay.
I never had one day people fighting.
Okay.
Hey, you're right. Unlike in my country. So I wanted to go and know, what is it about these people that makes them this special? Sincerely. That's number one. Number two, I had a relationship with a Kenyan. I wore this for 5 years in anticipation.
Okay.
That's the second part of it. Thirdly, I'd heard that the first human remains, or the oldest human remains, was discovered here in Kenya.
Oliver Gorge?
Oldest human remains.
Yes.
Was discovered here
In Kenya.
Somewhere around the Turkanas.
Okay.
And I said, if I want to start a journey, where best to start my journey than connecting to my own roots, where a human comes from. I start to tell the story from that place.
Okay.
And I'm glad and proud to be here as a Nigerian.
As a Nigerian living in Kenya,
Yes.
tell us good things you found in Kenya, first and foremost, and how has been your experience as a traveler?
Okay. First of all, the hospitality is on another level.
Okay.
Secondly, the infrastructure. Being an African, the
Okay.
first day I climbed on KICC, I stood and saw Nairobi.
Okay.
I could not believe it myself. The structures, there's no difference with Dubai.
Okay.
If Kenya was as the size of Dubai, Dubai will not be on the whole map like Kenya is. But because it has vast space, people don't really get to see
The beauty of Kenya.
the beauty of Kenya.
Okay.
That is one thing. So another thing is, I found abundance of food. I hate it whenever they say Africa is poor, people are hungry. Anywhere you go in Kenya, you will see fresh food. In fact, I want to ask this question. Please, if you're watching, where do they take the bad food from and keep and only sell the fresh one? Because everywhere I go, fresh vegetable, fresh
food.
tomato, food, fresh.
Okay.
You wouldn't even see the bad one. Secondly, they are concerned about hygiene.
Okay.
Kenya is one of the places that I have been to, and I have seen an abattoir in every locality, even in the most smallest locality.
There is a meat place.
It's the slaughterhouse. It's clean.
Yes.
They follow procedures. People who sell meat wear white to sell meat.
Okay.
And even in the butcheries, where you find the butcheries,
Okay.
You must hang your meat so that the water drips out. You must be neat and clean. So that's the second thing I found and I love about Kenya.
I'm going to switch about the traveling bit now as a traveler.
Yeah.
If I look at the African continent, traveling, we are trying, all of us from Uganda everywhere.
Yeah.
But I feel like Nigeria is taking it over. Kenya has done good.
Yes.
Ghana is coming very well.
Yes.
What are those? Why is it that some countries are making it, others are failing? Even you see from my country, we are shifting from our country, Uganda, to other countries to access numbers and whatever. What could be science there?
The truth is, first, it might be based on your own government. I might not know because I don't know the laws in your own country.
Yes.
But I believe that if some policies are not put in place,
Yes.
some certain things will not come to you. One of the reasons you find Kenya, this hospitable, and you find a lot of foreigners in Kenya, is because the government has allowed for so many policies to thrive. The United Nations headquarters is here in Kenya, for Africa. Apart from having military bases and other things, though they might have their negative and positive impact, but Kenya has made it accessible to a lot of people. They are working on having Kenya to be also a visa-free country for all Africans. In fact, not only all Africans, all African descent, whether you're Black American, Jamaican, you know, this will open up opportunities. Some might see it as a bad thing because people will come from different angles, criminals, terrorists, and everything. But look at the good side. Which one overweighs which one? Because if I'm an American and I have $50,000, and in America I can buy a house, but it will be on mortgage. But in Africa, I buy it. I come to Africa with this money. I can get a very tangible amount of land, build whatever I want, live more comfortable than I would live there. So many think life in America is easy. There are people sleeping on the streets. So if your government has provided for opportunities to thrive, some certain things will come to you. Yes.
Wow, I've just loved the way you were saying these words. Now let's go to Nigerians.
Yes.
Why are you guys so special? Why are you so friendly? And why is everyone talking about Nigeria?
Yes.
If you talk about criminal side, Nigeria.
Yes.
Talk about proud, Nigeria. Good things, Nigeria.
For us Nigerians, we don't do anything and leave it halfway.
Okay.
If I want to be a thief, I will be the best thief.
The typical thief.
The best in the world.
Repeat that statement.
If I want to be a thief, I will be the best thief in the world. If I want to be a musician, I will do it at all costs.
Okay.
Nigerian music, Nigerian movies.
Okay.
You know why they say juju in Nigeria? Nigerians did a movie about juju. They discovered that people liked it. They want to watch it. They made every movie on juju.
On juju.
Every movie on juju. When Christianity came, they discovered they can be pastors. Every house has a church. Everybody is a pastor.
Okay.
The same thing in music. When they started music, they saw that they like Afro hip hop.
Okay.
Everybody. In fact, if you bring a genre of music now, if Nigerians touch it, they will colonize it.
And spice
it. Piano. They keep.
Let's now move to something else again. I've got it. Now for me, you've been with us for some days in Kenya.
Yeah.
What have you loved from Ugandans?
Before I came, I've had experience also with the Ugandans.
Yes.
Being an African in Dubai, Ugandans are some of the coolest people I have met. Though loud, when they want to be loud.
Yes.
Like you can be in the bus in Dubai, you will not hear anybody talking. As long as there are two Ugandans, the journey from the beginning to the end, it will be stories. You must hear. You understand?
Yes.
But ordinarily, they are nice people, calm people. They are friendly people. They are welcoming people also, just like the Kenyans. But they like to be always in their space. Most times, not only in Kenya.
Yeah.
When you go to Dubai or to other places I haven't been to, but I know, you find a house, if it's Ugandan, you will find 90% of the house.
They don't they love people but love being in their own community.
But, they love people but they like to be in their own community.
Yes.
They like to eat their food. They will eat matoke morning, matoke evening, matoke night. So, but you know, if you are with another nationality who likes variety, it eventually to be an issue for you guys. So they feel comfortable within their space and they like to have their space. Secondly, they don't like disrespect.
Yes.
Because they are respectful. A Ugandan will see an elder and greet. A Kenyan will see his neighbor and not even say hi. This is one of the bad things.
Yes.
His neighbor and not say hi. They are minding their business. It's not bad to be somebody that is respecting other people's space, but ordinary knowing how your neighbor does. Because something can happen. Okay, I'm in this tent and you're in this tent. I don't say hi to you. Every morning I don't say hi to you. And I'm going. The day something happens, I'm dead here. Because you don't care about me and you don't know. I will be rotten in this place. Okay. Nobody will know. Except flies start coming here. Okay. Nobody will know. Okay. So it's good to mix up. But in general terms, Ugandans are nice people, hospitable people, calm people, respectful people. I can say that. I
advise some content creators in Africa. What should we do as Africans so that our content goes viral in this world?
First of all, the collaboration we're doing is beginning to push us up. Thirdly, envy is very, very bad. It is only in Africa that you find people making content and criticizing each other.
Yes.
You don't focus on what you are doing. You want to focus on your own and also focus on another person's own. That way, we are the ones limiting ourselves by fighting. But it is not bad to have what we call pressure groups.
Okay.
Because if you're not doing right,
you pass.
If you're not doing right, then eventually we're painting a bad image.
Okay.
So having what they call
collaboration
yes, is very important. Also having this type of content creator reactors.
Yes.
People who react on our content. Let's say me and you make a content and we're having a bad narrative about Africa. If somebody comes back to counter it, it shouldn't be something seen as bad.
Yeah.
For me, I wish I would find a reactor because when they react on me, they only make me popular.
Yeah.
Because that's their audience, not my audience. And now they have introduced me to their audience. So their audience might be like, okay, let me go and check to see the other side of the story. By that, they're giving me extra views.
Okay.
So as content creators, we should forget about being negative about each other.
Okay.
But it is right to correct if there's a wrong. Secondly, let's focus on promoting our own culture.
Yeah.
If you go and check videos about Africa, the most viral videos about Africa are one, culture. Two, are not even made by Africans. It is people who have come to tell our story in their own narrative, not in our own narrative.
Yes.
Why can't we tell our story in our own narrative?
Yes.
To make people want to see Africa, come to Africa and see it. If they are showing a picture in anything about poverty in this world, whether it's a charity organization, a church, a mosque, the image they will portray is an African.
Harry, I have a story to talk with you. Yeah. I hope I'll be hosting you online.
Yes.
Because I'm going to go back to Uganda very soon.
Yeah.
But our last question is, you've seen me for the first time maybe.
Yes.
You've been in this group. First and foremost, what have you learned from the madman? People think I'm a joke most of the time.
Yeah. One thing I learned from you is that you are somebody who is not scared of anything.
Tell them.
You are not scared of anything.
The madman.
Yes. Not scared of anything. That's the only thing. The bravery is amazing. That's number one. Number two, I see you as somebody who is articulate in every single area we go and want to talk about some certain issues, whether it's business, whether it's health, whether it's environment. You know something. You know someone. Thirdly, your what do I call it? The way you memorize things. You see somebody, once you know his name, you mention the name. You see a place, you mention the name. I have to keep asking. And that's one thing that is challenging me right now.
Okay.
I get to a place, I leave it for some minutes, I forget the name of the place I visited.
Okay.
But for you, you continue to memorize it. And lastly, your passion for others, selflessness.
Others.
Yes.
Others.
Okay, yeah, I'm a Nigerian. Bro.
Okay.
Yes, so if I say others, it's others.
Okay.
If you say others, it's others.
Yeah, I've got it.
Yes, so
yeah.
a Ghanaian will also say his own.
Nah.
Hey,
my passion for others.
Yeah, for
selflessness.
Others. Selflessness.
Yes.
So it's something that stands out.
Okay.
And whoever a person is that is selfless, the sky is just a stepping stone.
That is it. Our group, we've had 9 people.
Yes.
One word to them.
One word to them.
Yes.
Just be your brother's keeper.
Thank you.
Watch out for them. That's all.
Talk about Taita, one word. Taita Taveta.
Priceless.
Priceless.
You need to come and see.
Taita in Kenya.
Yes.
What of Irene, who hosted us and the team?
Irene, I am still not able to understand the passion.
Yes.
And I have asked her questions, and for her, she says, I feel this is my place, and it is underreported. The world needs to know about Taita. And I did this for Taita, and I'm proud of her.
I feel like I've gotten a new brother from Nigeria who's going to help me grow.
Feel like
that's the feeling I have.
I have a brother from Uganda, and his name is Madman.
That is my brother from Nigeria called Tribe Harry. I have a belief now that my channel is going to grow fast.
Faster than you think. Because even as you have come, collaborated with us, you have learned one skill from another one, pick from another one, pick from another one. You have added
If it comes to collaborations, if you want to know anything about Africa, about this world, it's one second with me. I know a lot of things. I'm so informed.
Yes.
If you can remember the day we did an interview at Jomo Kenyatta, you can just know. I know. That I was in whatever I was knowing. Yes. So if it comes to information, anything you want to know about Africa, let me know. Using an interview, memorizing anything in this world, even if it's in America, I'll give that analysis. You will be on my channel. We'll do a live stream discussing what we saw in Jomo Kenyatta caves. Yes. Guys, you need to watch our videos because these videos, they might not be so many, but
they have details.
Let
They are raw.
Yep.
Untapped.
Unscripted.
Raw, unscripted.
Thank you.
Try and watch.
Okay.
Check out the free
A friendly man.
of
Nigerians are the one who refused me to be a bad man.
You actually
They
said
abused me, man.
How can you be a madman?
They told me we shall never support you. You if you're a madman. Yes, I just said the name.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for honoring me. Thank you for honoring Irene, and thank you for honoring Taita.
Thank you.
Thank you for being a true son of Africa, uniting 3 countries and bringing them over here
to
make content. We appreciate you.
Okay.
Thank you.